Hey guys, this is Craig Ries with Hollywood
All right.
Jacket, and we are just finished watching the top 8 perform live, and the first group I get to talk to now is Team Legend. I also like to call them Team J because it's Joshua, Drashika, and John. So guys, great job tonight. Thank you for letting me talk to you. How are you feeling?
Oh my goodness, feeling so good. Tonight was a huge moment, of course. Tonight, like Kelly said, matters way more than the finale in itself. So you really want to just pull out everything that you have in your hat and lay it all on the stage. And tonight, I felt like me and my friend Joshua both did that in both our duets and our personal songs. We emotionally connected to it, and we sang our heart out and left nothing on the stage. So I feel like really good about it. But also tomorrow is still it's just it's always up in the air. So of course we still practice our Instant Save songs. We're never so confident and so sure until the results after tomorrow. So we're still under a little pressure, but at the end of the day, I had fun, and that's what all that matters. And I'm still grateful to just make it this far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel so at peace. This journey has been a roller coaster. It has been a lot of stress. But looking back, I think this past week I've done a lot of reflection. And just looking back, I'm so proud of the performances that I've given. I'm proud of the performances of my team. And, I think that as artists, we should all just feel grateful for this moment. I feel super grateful to be here. And no matter what happens, I just wanted to give a good performance that I felt okay with. I wanted to leave it all on the stage. And I think I did that. I haven't had a chance to listen to it back, so I can't wait to listen to it. But yeah, I feel really at peace, and I'm excited to see what tomorrow brings. And no matter what happens, I'm trusting that it's the right path for me.
You definitely did it tonight, and I'm going to ask about that. But first, Drashika, I died when you pulled out the harmonica for the so amazing. Was that something you learned for that performance, or did you already know?
No, it's so funny. So Paul, the band director and music director, he taught me that in literally 2 minutes right before the song. And all it was literally just blowing in to the tune. So blowing in and out. And it was like the easiest thing. And I actually fell in love with it because I'm like, I can do this. This is another talent that I did not know that I had. So I had fun with that. It was another side of me that I showed to the world I didn't even know about I could do. But I think everyone enjoyed it, especially Kelly. The coaches really laughed and thought that was fun. Our performance, we wanted it to be so fun in general. We're fun. Our stage presence is super charismatic, and we just wanted to showcase that. And I'm so glad I was paired with my best friend because we both have such strong stage presence, and we had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, we could tell. That was so much fun. Joshua, so yes, sang Celine Dion Ashes to not only close out the show, but such a huge song. How did that feel? And what were your thoughts right after performing?
So when I found out I was closing, I was stressed out. I'm someone who likes to be in the beginning of the performances. Like I like to be done so I can breathe and just relax and enjoy the rest of the night. So there was a lot of pressure with the song. Jordan Smith wrote it. Celine is an icon. I love her. So I had a lot to live up to. And walking off the stage, I felt really good. I felt confident. Like I said, I haven't listened to it. So I'm someone that everyone's like, oh, it was so good. But it's like, okay, I need to hear it so I can fully accept what happened. But yeah, it was a lot of pressure. I don't like singing last, but I felt honored that I had the opportunity to close out the show.
And well, you did it greatly. So good job on that. Guys, thank you so much for your time again. I love seeing you each week. Good luck tomorrow night. And I really hope to talk to you both next week in the top 5.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye. See you later.
All right, we are back now with Team Ariana. Jim Sasha Allen, great job tonight. Congratulations. How's it going?
Thank you. Great. How are you?
Doing awesome. It was a great show. I'm happy.
Yeah, thank you.
So for 90s week, Sasha, was there anything you learned new about your dad that maybe you never had found out before, just talking about 90s songs or past stuff?
What if the answer is no?
Totally fine.
Okay, yeah. I did not learn anything new about my dad from, his 90s era, but I did learn a new song because when we were sent that song, because I was born in 2001, I had no idea the song, what the song was, and I had to learn it like in 24 hours for band rehearsal. And so it's like I was talking to Lana. Lana didn't know it either. He knew it, but Lana and I didn't know it. And so that was kind of special because, you know, she said, no, it's true. She's like, well, you know, now this song, this is this song for us, is this experience. So it's really cool. So that was definitely a challenge this week. But I learned a song from the 90s and heard it for the first time.
I love that. Way to turn that into a great answer.
Yeah.
Well, you did mention Lana for the duet for you both. How was it working with her? What's your most favorite memory from that part?
She was so fantastic. She came up with some ideas about, you know, joining hands at one point near the end, which she and Sasha did. And she is just a joy and a delight to be around.
Yeah, Lana is like totally all smiles all the time. She's great to work with. And, you know, it was a lot of laughter. It was a lot of, you know, she's always so positive that you can't help but feel great about the performance, even when you don't know what the hell you're doing in rehearsal. We came up with some fun parts together. I have always loved her voice and I've always loved her performances, and she feels the same about us. And I've always admired her as a person. And so getting to work with her, we were both really excited. And I think that our voices all worked well together, despite, you know, the contrast actually, I think really made a special performance.
It really was. And like, I recognized the song, but I had to look it up because I'm like, what is this? And it was because y'all made it your own, which was just cool. So
thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, congratulations again. I think y'all are going to be fine, but I know it's still nervous. So good. But I think I'll see you next week.
Thank you.
We're blessed to be here. Thanks for your time, Craig.
Thank you, guys. All right, now we have the pleasure of talking with Team Kelly, both Hailey Mia and Girl Named Tom. Thank you guys so much for joining us again. How are you feeling?
Woo! That was, yeah, exactly. Literally, that was so exciting. Like the whole thing was just so exciting, and I'm so excited for tomorrow and pumped. Like, whoa.
Yeah, it's not often that we all feel really good about how we performed slowly,
too.
whatever.
Slow.
But like we felt good about this one, and then Hailey obviously did amazing on her solo song, and then we got to sing together. So it was a really
just celebration.
Great night.
Yeah. Well, Girl Named Tom, the River song was gorgeous. Like good, awesome, amazing, great job. I can't say enough about that song. And it was really neat that we got to see all three of you kind of use your voices and showcase that. And then one thing Kelly mentioned was that y'all work until the very end. So my question is specifically on this song, what were you like really working on and fine tuning until you finally performed it?
Yeah,
Great question.
we definitely like don't see the song through until we think it can't be any better in any arrangement. And the other night Caleb was like, guys, I don't like the ending. We got to change the ending. It's not right. And we were like, I mean, it's pretty good, you know, but we reworked it completely. We sent different versions of the ending to Kelly, and we wanted to like stay true to Joni's whole theme for the song. And I think it was really good change. So I'm really glad that Caleb said something. And yeah, it was worth it to make that, even though it was like more nerve-wracking to
Added
change
stress,
it up
yeah.
and like to have to unlearn something that you practiced really. But yeah, it felt really good on the stage. It felt like we did the right move there.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
Thank you.
I got to tell you, Hold On and just Wilson Phillips in general has always been like my favorite group. So I was so excited to hear that was going to be the duet. Hailey, that song is probably double your age. Like it's like it came out like in 92 or something like that, I think. But had you heard the song before, and then how was it singing it and performing with Girl Named Tom?
I had not heard the song before, but when I first heard it, I was like, ooh, this is a fun song. And at first it's nerve-wracking because it's so out of my comfort zone. Like I'm always singing about something sad and like getting people in their feelings. So like I was like, oh, this could be interesting. And then finding out that I was going to sing with Girl Named Tom, which can I say that we kind of spoke it into existence because we were backstage and we were like, what if we get paired together?
Yeah.
So I thought that was literally insane, and getting to work with them is amazing. Being on stage with them is like home, and the voice stage is already home. So that just felt so comfortable, and I was so happy, and smiles were genuine and real, and it was all just fun. And I feel like we really made an impact and we lit up the room. So I was really excited, and we did great.
You really did. The fog and the blue outfits, like, oh, it's just so cool. So much fun.
What are the creatives? That was really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It was really neat. So congratulations on that. Great job. I'll see you soon. All righty, guys, we get to finish out with Team Blake, 3 of my favorite people from the show. Congratulations, guys. How are you feeling? Awesome. I have a question for you each. Paris, you first, please. You got to perform twice tonight, once a duet with Wendy. What was your most memorable or favorite moment of the show tonight?
That was it. You know, that duet with Wendy, that was it.
Yeah.
You know, that was the highlight of the show for me. And it's funny because, you know, people have been begging, oh my gosh, you have to do a duet with Wendy, please. And I'm like, all right, fine, America, you got what you want. Y'all can stop begging now. You know, stop begging. You got what you wanted. You know, it was either her, it was either Lana, it was Jershika. Like those were the 3 that they kept begging for me to do a daggone duet with. And I'm like, okay, yeah, finally just leave me alone. So, but no, I loved it, man. It was the highlight of the night for me. I finally got the chance to share the stage and be side by side with, in my opinion, a musical legend like Wendy Moten. So most definitely, yeah, I think I made my money tonight for a fact. That's that. Yeah.
I love
Give
that.
me my check, Wendy.
It was so good. Lana, I have to admit, I'm a huge Carrie Underwood fan and love Something in the Water. You killed it. Good job. It was amazing. And also those silver boots were pretty awesome too.
Boots were their own show.
Yeah. But I actually want to ask you about your duet. What was your favorite part about working with Jim and Sasha Allen?
I am really close with my dad, as America knows. And so I just find it so endearing to be around them and the way that they communicate and do music together. And even in the practice rooms, we're practicing and Jim's got his mandolin and they're just communicating and in such a good way. And I'm just thinking to myself, they're going to have this forever, you know? And so to get to be part of, not just witnessing, but after tonight, part of their father-son journey on the show is really special for me because I just think family is everything. And they're so much fun. I mean, Sasha's a hoot. He's hilarious. And Jim is so caring. He's like everybody's dad here. And so getting to like do the fun B-roll with them and practicing, and it was just very lighthearted all around. And I think we all felt like this song really suited us all equally and individually, which is what, you know, we need at this point in the competition. So we were really all cheering each other on.
That's awesome. And I told them earlier, I really loved how y'all you made that song your own. Cause I was like, I know this song, but I had to like look it up and remember who sang it because y'all just did it so neat and just put a different twist on it. So I thought it was amazing. Good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Wendy, I'll finish with you. Blake called your performance historical. Ari asked if you were out of your mind and then bowed down to you when you got finished performing. So how does all that feel? And how did you feel after singing your song tonight?
It blew my mind. First of all, hearing Blake's words and the coaches standing to their feet, but Ariana kind of bowing down is like, Diva, wait a minute. I don't even know if I'm worthy. But if that's what she feels in her heart, I mean, because she's so amazing to me, like one of the most greatest singers in our time right now. So I appreciate that. Tonight, my performance, I was just trying to stay in the game. You know, I just wanted to let me meet this challenge. I can't even think about next week because there's no guarantees. So, you know, I'm just like, can I get through this song? Can I connect with the people? Can I connect with the coaches? Can Blake be proud? And, you know, how do I feel inside? So I felt like I did a great job and I made that connection. And, you know, I hope I can continue on one more week, you know.
Me too. And guys, you do have the biggest group, so it's a little more risky for y'all, but I would love to see all 3 of you in the finale next week. Good luck tomorrow night. And thank you so much for your time. I've just really enjoyed talking to y'all all season and I love you guys.
Thank you. We love you too.
Love you, Craig. You're the best.
See you soon.